The debate is over. Our planet is warming at an alarming rate. This is not a future threat, it is our present reality. Decades of scientific research provide irrefutable evidence. Temperatures are rising, ice caps are melting, and sea levels are increasing. These are interconnected symptoms of a planet struggling under human activity. The evidence is clear, and the time to act is now.
The evidence of a warming planet is all around us. We see it in the melting glaciers and ice sheets. These frozen giants are retreating, contributing to rising sea levels. Extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and intense. Heat waves are more severe, pushing ecosystems to their limits. Droughts are intensifying, decimating crops and water supplies. Oceans are absorbing heat, becoming more acidic. Coral reefs are bleaching and dying at an alarming rate. These are interconnected symptoms of a planet out of balance.
The primary driver of this unprecedented warming is human activity, particularly the burning of fossil fuels. Since the Industrial Revolution, our reliance on coal, oil, and gas has released immense quantities of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases act like a blanket around the Earth, trapping heat and warming the planet. While some greenhouse gases are natural and essential for life, human activities have significantly increased their concentration, leading to the enhanced greenhouse effect. Deforestation, industrial processes, and agriculture also contribute to the problem, further amplifying the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. The consequences of our actions are undeniable. Etched into the very fabric of our planet, we have altered the Earth's climate system at an unprecedented rate, and the consequences are far-reaching and potentially catastrophic. It is our responsibility to acknowledge the role we have played and take action to mitigate further damage.
The scientific community is unequivocal in its assessment. Climate change is real, it is human-caused, and it poses a significant threat to our planet and its inhabitants. This is not a matter of opinion, it is the consensus of the world's leading scientific organizations and experts. Decades of rigorous research, countless studies, and peer-reviewed data all point to the same conclusion. Human activities are driving global warming. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the leading international body for the assessment of climate change, has concluded with over 95% certainty that human activities are the dominant cause of observed warming since the mid-20th century. This overwhelming scientific consensus is not a conspiracy or a hoax. It is the result of dedicated scientists from around the world meticulously gathering and analyzing data. Their findings are clear, consistent, and alarming.
The impacts of climate change are not a distant threat. They are already being felt by communities around the world. From the Arctic to the Amazon, from small island nations to bustling megacities, people are experiencing the consequences of our warming planet. In the Arctic, indigenous communities are grappling with the loss of their traditional way of life as sea ice melts and permafrost thaws. Rising sea levels threaten the very existence of low-lying island nations, displacing communities and eroding coastlines. Extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and intense, putting a strain on infrastructure and resources. Heat waves, droughts, floods, and wildfires are causing widespread damage, displacing communities, and claiming lives. These are not isolated incidents. They are a stark reminder that climate change is a global issue with very real and human consequences.
The time for complacency is over. We are at a critical juncture, and the choices we make today will determine the fate of our planet and future generations. We must act now to mitigate the worst effects of climate change and transition to a more sustainable future. Reducing our reliance on fossil fuels is paramount. We must embrace renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and geothermal power. Investing in energy efficiency measures and sustainable transportation systems is crucial to curbing emissions. Protecting our forests, restoring degraded ecosystems, and promoting sustainable agricultural practices are essential for sequestering carbon and mitigating climate change. International cooperation and collective action are vital to address this global challenge effectively. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the technology to avert the worst-case scenarios. What we need now is the political will, the collective action, and the unwavering commitment to safeguarding our planet for future generations. What do you think? Is climate change caused by the human race? Or is it a natural phenomenon?